So you got all these brushes, but now you're thinking, what the hell? What is the point of all these different shapes and sizes? Let's review, shall we? Let's begin with eye brushes. Yes, they're dirty right now. Cry about it. Let's begin with this little guy right here. This is a packing and smudging brush. Like if I wanted to smudge out my eyeliner, this is what I'm going to go in with. Also good for packing shadow really close to the lower lash line. This flat brush right here is a packing brush. This isn't something that you're going to diffuse and blend out with. This is more ideal for packing shadows onto your lid. These dome-shaped ones are more precision smudging brushes. Just like the smudging that I showed you earlier, if I want it more precise, I'll go in with this. To use them for precise highlighting. Blending brushes. See how we have small, medium, and large? All ones are good for really defining that crease or smoking out the bottom lash line. Then there's your standard blending brush for diffusing and blending out those edges. With this big boy here, it's just good for covering more surface area. Small angled brush, these typically come with a spoolie at the other end. Great for filling in your brows or precision lining. There's flat detail brushes like this. This is great for carving out a cut crease, carving out underneath your brows, filling in your lips, or cleaning up around your lips. We got these little eyeliner brushes. Self-explanatory, it's for detailed lines. Okay, moving on to face brushes. Flat top one is good for creams and liquids. You can apply primer, skincare, moisturizer. If you want to get a lot of coverage out of your foundation, pack it in with this bad boy. Ooh, full coverage, baby. I like to use this with cream foundation. There's also fluffier versions of that, and I like to use that for my cream contour, so it's more diffused out. Stipple brush is also good for creams and liquids. Skincare, moisturizer, primer. If you like lighter coverage for your foundation, you can stipple it in with this. And there's stiff and structured concealer brushes like this. With this, you can precisely apply your creams and liquids. I'll take this to contour my nose, into those hard to reach areas. You can correct around the lips or carve out my brow. This flat one here is also good for carving out the brow, correcting around the lips. I really like this one for cleaning up my eyeliner. And there's these dense concealer brushes. It helps blend into those hard to reach places. I also really like this for priming my eye. And remember, denser brushes, they give you more coverage. An angled fluffy brush. This is good for powder contour. It fits right into your cheekbone. Precision fluffy brush. I use this for all my powder blush so I can focus it on one area. Or dense contour blending brushes. Other ones are good for smaller areas. Bigger ones for bigger areas. You got your fluffy highlighter brush. Also nice for powdering underneath the eye. These very fluffy powder brushes. Use it with just about any powder. You got these small detail setting powder brushes. Good for those smaller areas. You got your big setting brush for bigger areas. Okay, and I think that just about covers the basics.